By the time we get to mid-late week, the question's not, what am I gonna cook? It's more of a statement. I don't feel like cooking. Work ran late, the kids have practice, everybody's hungry, and suddenly, ordering takeout gets more and more tempting. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do future me a favor. I went to the store and I spent about $15 on boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, my goal is not to cook every meal for the week. My goal is to give myself a head start, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So let me get this chicken prepped. I'm gonna start by putting them down here in this pan. Now we're just gonna coat these in some olive oil, and this is gonna help that seasoning stick. Now, since we're gonna use this chicken over multiple meals, you wanna keep the seasoning simple. I'm gonna use a salt, pepper, garlic blend. I use Heath Riles every day, or you can just use salt, pepper, and garlic. You could also throw a little paprika on this if you want, but I'm gonna skip that step today. We've got that chicken good and coated. Now we're just gonna lay that out on our sheet pan. I'm gonna hit this with one more small dose of our salt, pepper, garlic, just to make sure it's got good flavor. And now we're gonna put this into a 425-degree oven. Now those are gonna cook for 25 to 30 minutes. We're looking for about 170, 175 internal temperature. So this chicken cooked for right at about 25 minutes. I temped it, we're sitting at about 175. So all we're gonna do now is we're gonna cube this chicken up, get it ready for the week, and put it in some storage containers. So I'm just cutting this chicken up into chunks. This is something that will make my life a lot easier toward the end of the week. I'm not really worried about making them pretty because these are going in the types of dishes where just chopped chicken is gonna be perfect. Now we're gonna portion this out into our 3 containers that we'll use over the next few days. So with the lids on, in the fridge, these will last 3 to 4 days, no problem. It'll be perfect to make your weeknight meals easy. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take you through and I'm gonna show you the 3 meals you can make with these that's gonna make your life so much easier. So the first meal we're gonna make out of that chicken is street corn chicken bowls. This one's crazy fast and you're gonna love this one. Butter, a can of drained corn. You can also use fresh or frozen. What we're looking for on this corn is just some light charring. We want to get some color on it. That corn looks about perfect. So now we're going to turn that fire off. Let's build our street corn. Mayonnaise, sour cream, cotija cheese, lime juice, tahini. Little fresh cilantro. Give it a mix. That's perfect. Let's go get our chicken ready. Now we're gonna take this chicken we made and we're gonna get this chicken crisped up and ready for our bowls. Little olive oil. Now since that chicken's neutrally seasoned, we don't have to do anything to it, but if you wanted to add some Mexican spices to this, it would be absolutely fantastic. To build our bowls, we'll start with a little bit of rice, some of our street corn mixture, chicken, avocado, fresh cilantro, and a little more fresh cotija cheese. Let's see how this one is. Oh man, that one is absolutely fantastic. This one is one of those meals that everybody eats and says, where'd you buy it? Because it's that good. Let's do our second meal. This meal is creamy Tuscan chicken pasta, and it's gonna come together in about 20 minutes. Start by salting some boiled water, and you can use any pasta you want. I'm using a brown rice pasta from Banza, and I'm using rotini. And just a quick tip, anytime you cook pasta and you're doing something like this, always reserve some pasta water. So now we've got our cast iron heated up. I've drained and chopped up some sun-dried tomatoes and 4 garlic cloves. Olive oil, garlic, and our sun-dried tomatoes. Now we're going to add in a 1.5 cups of chicken broth. And 1 cup of heavy cream. Now we're going to bring this to a simmer and let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. Grated Parmesan cheese, our chicken, and spinach. Now we'll add in our pasta. Let's give this creamy Tuscan chicken pasta a try. Completely different meal than that first one. This one's absolutely fantastic. Now on to meal 3. Meal 3 is crispy chicken tacos. And one thing I like about batch cooking chicken and knowing that my meal's going to come together super fast is that I can do a little extra for it during the weeknights to make it even better. Tonight we're going to be making some pickled onions. We're going to do some lime crema, and we're going to crisp up this chicken and have some amazing chicken tacos. Now, if you don't know how to make pickled onions, they're super easy. We're going to start by thinly slicing half a red onion. Take the jar or container of your choice, and we're just going to stick these down in there and just fit as many as you can. Now I've got a 50-50 mixture of vinegar and water in here. So 1/2 cup of white vinegar and 1/2 cup of water. Tablespoon of sugar. Teaspoon of salt. Give this a really good shake, and then we're going to let these sit for at least 20 minutes. The longer they sit, the better they get, but these are going to be perfect for our dinner tonight. Next, we're going to make a lime crema. We're going to start with 1/2 cup of sour cream, the juice of 1 lime, and just a little salt. So now that we've got those all mixed together, we can get to work on our chicken tacos. Let's go get that chicken ready. This part's really easy. We're going to take some avocado oil and the chicken that we prepped, and we're just going to crisp it up. Then we'll just add some taco seasoning. Heated up a couple of corn tortillas. So all in on these, took about 20 minutes, and I've got tacos that I would gladly pay for just about anywhere. Let's give these a try, see what we think. These are worth all the batch chicken by themselves. You've got to give these a try. I don't know why people continue to eat out when you can make something this good, this fast at home. Give this a try. So under $20 worth of protein, about 30 minutes worth of prep work in one day, yielded me enough chicken to make 3 weeknight meals that came together in about 20 to 25 minutes each. This is absolutely the hack you were looking for if you were trying to eat at home more often. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that this video helps you decide that you want to be here for more of this. I'm going to keep doing many, many more videos just like this one that are going to help you eat at home more conveniently and easier every night of the week.